What's up to all of my Pisceans out there? Please make sure to get the book at Amazon or barnesandnoble.com. The links will be in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below as usual. So happy New Year's to all of the zodiac signs. Happy New Year's to the Pisceans. So the cards that I come up with are the Hermit, Seven of Cups, Three of Spears, Six of Coins, Five of Coins, Queen of Cups, Queen of Spears, Queen of Swords, wow, Page of Coins, Ten of Spears. So what I'm seeing here for the Pisceans is that no distractions. I'm seeing how you Pisceans have been met with some con artists, some people who wanted to keep you distracted with their nonsense, and a lot of you Pisceans wasn't having it right now. It's the new year, so a lot of you Pisceans really wasn't having it. You're like, it is what it is. And because of this, you've moved on, regardless of whatever they did, whatever they said. You've decided to make a conscious choice to move on. Three of Spears. The Six of Coins and the Five of Coins represents how now you Pisceans have moved on. Y'all are speaking to people who actually have dreams and have goals. And that's great, because Pisceans can always make friends. Them and Aquarius can always make friends wherever it is that they go. So a lot of you Pisceans actually decided to take advantage of your innate ability to make friends wherever you go. So the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Spears, and the Queen of Swords now represent how you're gaining more confidence, because a lot of the Pisceans are like, okay, I'm not going to be holding back. This is what I want. I want to be financially successful. I want to be able to get rid of the weirdos, right? The sus, the weirdos. And I want to be able to only hang out with people who I'm either passing by, in a sense of like, you know what I mean? Like moving along, passing by, or keeping people close to me whom I know I can trust. And the Queen of Cups represents having to realign yourselves emotionally and on a feelings level as well. The Queen of Spears represents you having to learn how to deal with difficulty or conflict, quote unquote, when it arises. You're going to have to step up your problem solving skills, Pisces. How is it that you do that? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, you keep looking at every problem that happens in your life as that a problem, a Rubik's cube to solve. The Queen of Swords, Page of Coins, the Ten of Spears. The Queen of Swords represent how a lot of you Pisceans have to learn to keep your calm and learn how to be centered, in the sense that when these difficult things happen, right, don't get so shaken. Don't be emotional. A lot of the water signs have problems, and fire signs have problems with their emotions. As I said before, and I'm going to go ahead and explain it in this video, emotionalism has never solved anything. And I'm going to explain why, and basically explain why. The reason why it is that emotionalism has never solved anything is because emotionalism is essentially the ego. Logic is the ego, and emotionalism is the ego, because it's essentially the same ego trying to trick the real you into thinking that you're either super smart with the logic, or you are not in control of things with the emotionalism, and that you've been wronged. When in actuality, in a lot of cases, regardless of who it is, they have not been wronged. They're just emotional. And see, the reason why it is, stick with me, the reason why it is I'm saying that even in the first place is because the only time that you're being disrespected is when someone does something to you that isn't called for. So in other words, Someone says that they're cool with you, you're going fine with that person. You're cool with them until they decided to get disrespectful and now start saying some things about you that's completely unwarranted and untrue. Now you've been wronged. Now you can look at that. I'm not saying get emotional, but now you can look at that person sideways because you actually have been wronged. So what you want to do is you want to be able to create emotional clarity by figuring out what's going on with you from a feelings perspective. Otherwise, your feelings run rampant and it becomes emotional when it's not expressed to yourself. So you have to really actually have some sort of introspection as to who you are emotionally, so you can figure things out. When difficulties happen, you don't fly off the handle. Okay, the Queen of Spears, you have to learn to become a lot more comfortable in conflict and times of uncertainty. And the Queen of Swords represents you have to learn how to keep your cool, right? So the Page of Coins, and learn how to use your perception, learn how to change your perception so that it benefits you. Now the Page of Coins and the Ten of Spears now represents how a lot of you Pisceans as well, once you've learned to do this on a very high level, the Page of Coins and the Ten of Spears represents how the conflict that you that people try to bring to you, that's represented as the Hermit, because the Hermit not only represents Virgo, but in certain cases it can represent someone who is sly and untrustworthy. These types of people who will enter into your life, whoever they are, however they look, right? Whatever their name is, you're not even going to be affected by it. You'll be able to brush it right off your shoulders. So that's pretty much it. If you liked the video, please leave a comment in the comment section. Leave a thumbs up. It really helps out the growth of the channel, guys, and I would really appreciate it. Peace.